guys, it's Fox to Fox. Welcome back to my channel. If you will go ahead and like and subscribe for me, that really helps me out. So today I'm getting the Aquagold facial. So basically what that is, it's not a new thing. It's much more common in like Korea, but here it's not really that common unless you're like in LA or New York, but I did find a few aesthetic places that actually do offer it, so I'm going to take you guys along. It's basically a microneedling system where they mix hyaluronic acid, vitamins like B12, sometimes things like Juvederm or Botox, and they mix it all together and then they microneedle it all over your face. And then the microneedling actual system that they use is actually 24 karat gold needles that actually go in and they're smaller than a hair follicle, so they're very, very tiny, and they create micropunctures all over your face, and then all of that goodness is just in the top layer of your skin. So it's supposed to offer kind of like that plump glass skin where you have no pores and less lines and wrinkles, etc, etc, etc. I'm excited to try this because, as you guys know, if you know me, I've had a history with acne, pretty severe acne when I was in my like early middle 20s. And so I'm still dealing now with some scarring that's left over, so my skin texture is not always the best and it always drives me nuts. I have worked a lot on it, a lot of self-work, and I accept that now as just part of my history and my skin. And I finally found systems that work for me, and I don't ever break out really now unless it's, you know, something I'm eating, if I eat too much sugar, or if I, you know, it's that time of the month. This little guy that popped up, have pimple patches on it right now. It's massive, like this size of a fucking volcano. Also, I need to know why. I have, by the way, I have 3 pimple patches on this one pimple. I'm like, who has pimples the size of a pinhead? Like, I want to meet those people. I wish that I had pimples that size. If I did, I would not even worry about pimple patches. I was reading this article in Allure, and it was interviewing this person, basically this dermatologist that is Korean, and she goes actually back and forth, and she'll like learn new techniques in Korea and then bring them back here to her practice. She is in New York, unfortunately, not in Atlanta. But she basically was saying that there, it is very, very common for people, because they're so obsessed with their skin, that it's very, very common for people to go see their skin person or their dermatologist, esthetician, whatever, like once a week. Once a week, guys. That is why their skin looks flawless, because they go take care of their skin once a week. The catch is that she also said that treatments such as this, where they're literally microneedling Botox all over your face, is usually like $30 to $40, probably max $50, versus here, the standard price for Aquagold facial, which is the name for it here, is $500. Like, typical American markup. Like, what the actual hell? So yeah, that's why people usually don't get it. But that is how they achieve that perfect, flawless skin. And it lasts about as long as like fillers or Botox would last, but it is totally different than fillers or Botox. It is not going to affect your motor movement or your muscles. When you get Botox or anything like that injected, it is actually going deep into the muscles to stop the muscles from moving and kind of like paralyzing them, for example. This is totally different, where it only goes into the superficial layer of the skin. Therefore, it does not affect your like movement or your facial movements, etc. It only basically freezes the top layer and just kind of plumps it out, so your skin is like a plump dumpling. So I am going to review this today, and I'm going to let you guys know if my skin afterwards is a plump as a dumpling. Here's hoping. I just wanted to show you guys maybe my skin a little close up before I go and get this, and then afterwards we can compare. So as you see, I mean, my skin is pretty good right now. I am not hating on it at all. As you can see, I just have like old scarring here, especially. I have a little hyperpigmentation freckles here, which I actually don't mind. I fucking am obsessed with freckles, as you know. That little guy a scar from a previous breakout recently because I scar with everything, even if I don't pick. I've got some dimpling there from really bad, severe cystic acne. And then, of course, my friend there that I have covered up. But overall, my skin is pretty good. You can see, I mean, my under eye bags, they could be better, but I actually don't mind under eye circles. I kind of like them. My pores are kind of visible, but I'm not really mad at my pores. So that is my skin close up, and I will also show you guys after it's all done, and we will compare, and hopefully I look like a plump dumpling. Okay guys, so I wasn't able to record the actual process due to regulations and just protecting their practice against people trying to do this at home themselves. But basically, numbing cream was applied to my entire face while a cocktail of specific ingredients for my exact skin was mixed together and then micro-stamped using the Aquagold vial. Okay, so this is directly after. Yes, it definitely looks like my face has been stabbed because basically that is what happened. You can really see this is just like where the blood has dried. It's literally tiny micro punctures all over my face. I am not supposed to touch it or mess with it for at least overnight, like 24 hours. And I'm just supposed to leave it alone, and in the morning I have to rinse with lukewarm water. So yeah, obviously no makeup for the rest of the day. Like, I don't know about you guys, but this is a massive difference. This is literally only about 24 hours out, and my skin already just looks incredibly different. This is the first probably treatment ever that I've noticed pretty instant results. I mean, this is nuts, guys. It has been, like, it is still not perfect by any means, but it is a lot closer than it was yesterday, and that is incredible. I'm not even at the full results yet. Like, it usually takes about the same amount of time as Botox to kick in, so probably like 3 days to a week, and I'll see the maximum changes. I swear, I mean, my skin is just so much more even. Literally this morning when I got up, I like went to the bathroom to, like, you know, brush my teeth, wash my face, and when I looked into the mirror, literally my first words were, holy. And then I was like, okay, so then I was like staring, and then I went to make my coffee, and I thought, well, maybe I was just like kind of seeing things, or like, I don't know, just like placebo. So I went back into the bathroom and looked again, and again I was like, holy. Yeah, I mean, it is like a major difference. Like, imagine, like, look. I mean, except for this situation that I still have, we didn't go over that area, obviously, because it is an active breakout, and that would have spread bacteria all over my face, so that would have counteracted everything we were trying to do. So we just left him alone, and I have a pimple patch covering him again today. But just look at the rest of my face, man. Like, what? Like, okay, I'm sorry, but worth every penny. I just wanted to show you guys my skin up close again 24 hours later. Look how much smoother it is. This was my worst side. I'll input a picture here. I mean, come on. Wow, what a difference. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Share with someone that might want to try this treatment. If you enjoyed this video and maybe want me to try out other beauty treatments or trends, then just comment below and I will give them a shot.